I grew up in Boise, Idaho, and there's not really any rowing in Idaho really at all. We don't have like that many big bodies of water or like rivers or anything. So I didn't really know much about rowing. And then my friend who's a grade above me ended up actually rowing at PLU. And she really liked it a lot and was like, you should get into it. And so I was touring schools and I really liked Lewis and Clark and ended up rowing here. And funnily enough, we're in the same conference as PLU, which was super exciting because I got to see her at races. And then it was even more exciting when we got to beat them at their own boat house and at conferences last year, in which we ended up going to nationals because we won both of our conference races. In high school, I was on the track and field team and in cross country. I wasn't very good. I didn't practice that hard, but and I also did competitive cheerleading for 7 years. Starting as a true novice is really intimidating for rowing because it's a very new movement and it's very technical and it was very strange to move your body like that at first, which made it all the more satisfying to like be able to be in the 2v8 and go to nationals is very exciting. But the process was definitely long and arduous and took a lot of hard work. So when I came into Lewis and Clark, I thought I was going to be an environmental studies major because I liked that it seemed to be very interdisciplinary, both like humanities, and I was thinking it would be more science focused, although it didn't end up quite being so science focused, which is why I decided to switch to economics. But then after EMBS, I thought I was going to be an international affairs major, in which you have to take intro to economics for that major, and then I actually ended up liking economics so much that I decided to just declare my major as economics and totally switch. But I really like economics because it is so interdisciplinary. Like it can be very math heavy if you want it to be, but it's also very theory focused and like very big question. What can we do about all of these different issues in the world and how can we fix it and how can we help people? When I leave Lewis and Clark, I'm thinking that I want to go to grad school and get a master's in natural resource economics, and then possibly work with work in like fisheries and help do like analysis of natural resources, perhaps with like our waterways. I think that I natural resource economics really appeals to me because of where I grew up. Like growing up in Idaho, we're very connected to the nature, connected to the outdoors, and like not just caring about the people around you, but the animals and the places around you. And I would really love to give back to my community through working with natural resources and how to preserve what we have right now. Not necessarily a species of fish, but I would really love to work in Alaska, doing work out there with Alaskan natural resources because it's such an untouched area and it's very like wild and natural, and I think that's magical. It's very special. I would really like to travel for grad school. I think I love the Portland area. I'm not sure that I want to stay here forever. I maybe want to come back eventually, but I want to go to grad school somewhere new, somewhere I've never been, so I can explore new places. I'm actually thinking about going like abroad out of the U.S. I think would be really cool, and I also heard that abroad master's programs are a bit cheaper than in the States, but I haven't done much research into it.